Okay, here we go. Part 2, making animation frames. When we last left our friendly image, here it was. It is 24 frames of emptiness, ready for something. So let's stick with the simple. Let's go back to our example where we were making Clash, but this time we're going to make it do stuff. We're going to make it animate a little bit, okay? So I'm going to start with just this, and then let's make it letter by letter appear as we go through the animation. First thing I'm going to do is I'm rasterizing this type. That means now I can stretch it and copy it and paste it and do stuff. Now the two shortcuts that you need to know. One is for duplicate layer. It doesn't say what the shortcut is here, but I either made it or whatever, but it is Command J. Command J. Okay, that is to duplicate layer. The other is going to be applying an offset. There's two things about offset. And this here is the settings. See, offset ... That means there's more to come. This is where you determine what you're going to do. And this is actually where I want to be. Every time I offset something, I'm going to be shifting it down 32 pixels because that's the size of another frame. So that is one. To get to that easily, I usually just leave it here in help, and it's right there, or you can remember that it's filter, other, offset. Okay. To apply the offset, that's this shortcut here. See, it's, to me, Command F. Windows World, this would be Control, but there's Command F. So Command J, and we're also going to be doing a lot of Command F to apply offset. Okay, so those are the Command J and Command F. And then the offset is here in settings. That's how we do it. That's how I'm doing it. So the first thing you want to do is make this go all the way over the down, all the way down, right? So we're going to select that layer, and just to I'll do it without the shortcuts first. We're going to duplicate the layer. It asks you for a name, sure, whatever. And then just use the offset. So remember, I set the offset to be 32 below. See, and that's where it would shift it. So I'm going to just duplicate it with Command J, and then I'm going to duplicate it with Command F. And I'm going to zoom out, and I'm just going to do that until I'm full, down to the bottom. So Command J, F. JF. Fill in all these frames. Okay. So that's all I did there. Now I got a bunch of layers. And I don't need all these layers because I'm done doing anything that requires layers. So what I'm going to do is flatten the image. Okay, so now I can operate on all of those without having to switch back and forth a bunch of layers. I'm going to pick my eraser tool here. I'll make this work. What are we going to do? We'll have C show up first. So I'm going to erase everything but C. And then I'm going to erase everything but the L. And I'm going to erase, oops, that's not what I meant. These, and then now, it's probably going to go pretty fast. So we'll leave it there for a few. Now let's take it from, now let's start taking them off. Let's see, it came in, CL, have the C disappear, and then a CL disappear. Very basic, just making this do something. Whoops, I lost some of my other A. Probably a little large on this. And then just the H. Okay, so that's a thing now. And then it's gone. And then we got like a bunch more to do. So we could have it come back. I don't know. Just making stuff up. Let's make every other letter disappear. And then it'll show back up. Let's just take out random letters. Because I don't know. I'll get rid of this and this and this. Now it's getting crazy. Now we're just randomly changing this because why not? Yeah, we'll do this. Cache rules everything around me. Okay, so whatever. There. So there's some changing things happening, right? Throughout the whole. Not that you would ever do this, but just for an example, that's what we got. Okay. That is all you need to do to make an animation stack. So now we're going to part 3, exporting.